Oh.
Like a big one.
Do it, do it. Okay. Come, come, whoever you are welcome here. No matter your age, your size, the color of your eyes, your hair, your skin, you are welcome here. No matter how you came here, if you came alone or with others, you are welcome here. No matter whom you love or how you speak or whatever your ability is, you are welcome here. Whether you come with laughter in your heart or tears in your eyes, you are welcome here. If you come with an open mind, a loving heart, and willing hands, then you are indeed welcome here.
And then I'll do the rest, okay? You got it? It's okay.
Welcome to the First Unitarian Universalist Church, New Orleans. For almost 200 years, this congregation has been a beacon of liberal faith, spiritual self-fulfillment, and commitment to making our community and our world a better place for all.
Good morning. I'm Michael Martin. My pronouns are he and him. If you are a visitor, we wanted to invite you to please raise your hands if you're feeling courageous and welcome you. So if you're a visitor, welcome. We're glad you're here. Also, we would like to ensure that everyone in attendance could hear the service in its entirety. If you're unable to hear any of the speakers, I know we have kids speaking, please wave your hand and we'll do our best to speak up. We are a lay-led congregation. On Sunday mornings, we ask you ministers, other religious professionals, leaders from social justice organizations, and our own members to be voices of hope, courage, and spiritual or intellectual transformation from our pulpit. Today is a special day. It is our annual flower ceremony and religious exploration that is RE Appreciation Sunday. The RE stands, as I said, for Religious Exploration. This service is led by our RE team and our director, Katie Gelfand. So today, enjoy. We have Katie, our director, the RE team, and the church's kids all doing the ceremony. And now we'll do the chalice lighting.
Please rise in body or spirit as we light the chalice of our heritage, and join me in reading the words that you will find in our order of service, followed by our sung response. As we light this chalice and take those little sparks glowing within all of us, and combine them to create this flame.
please join us for our opening hymn in your great hymnal, number 346, Come Sing a Song with Me.
Hello, everybody. Can y'all hear me? Yay. So today we have the honor of celebrating Addison Pixon as he bridges from youth to young adulthood. Woo! In Unitarian Universalism, we use the term bridging to refer both to the ritual used to honor this transition and the process of leaving youth community and finding one's place in young adult community. This is an important threshold in a young person's life, and it is an important moment in the life of a congregation. As we are invited to extend our support and our love to the young people we have nurtured as they move beyond our walls. As we celebrate Addison's bridging, I invite you all to consider how you will send that love, practically, energetically, emotionally, over the bridge with him. Addison Pixon, will you please come up? Hi. Addison is a polite, compassionate, and dedicated young man. He started attending First Church when he was 11 years old. Throughout the years, he attended worship services with his parents, participated in Our Whole Lives, and attended the Heartwings camp as both a camper and an elf. That's like a counselor. I heard that he loved working with the kids, and that doesn't surprise me because he's wonderful with them. He is a high-level Taekwondo black belt. In fact, I heard he's reached the highest possible level in his local Taekwondo community, so that's cool. Yeah. And it's illustrative of his commitment and his discipline. He has a strong sense of justice, and he tries to live in community, recognizing and honoring our interdependent web. I have gotten to know Addison through our RE events and had the pleasure of working with him more intimately this year on his college application. I got to see what a kind and driven young man Addison is. Addison is graduating from Riverdale High School tonight. Woo! And he will be attending LSU in the fall to study computers. Congratulations. Addison, as you enter this next phase of your life, which the UUA calls emerging adulthood, so you're emerging, welcome. The congregation offers you this gift of a chalice to take with you. I invite you to light it for the first time now, drawing the flame from our congregational chalice. We cannot come with you into this next journey, but may you carry forward the flame of our community. We hope that when you light this chalice, you will be reminded of the values you have learned here, of the love you have given this congregation, and that we will always hold for you, and of the spirit of life that is inalienable within you. As you retake your place amidst the congregation, you will walk under the bridge of support provided by our FUNO young adults, welcoming you into this next phase.
Sorry, y'all give me a second.
Not the best timing.
Hi, I'm Sarah Pixon. And I've got Charlie here with me. And I am I'm currently an RE team member. RE stands for, I think as Michael said, Religious Exploration. And I will be the RE team lead when starting June 1st. So I'm here today in that capacity to talk about Mr. Oscar Flowers and to introduce and to honor the recipient of this year's Oscar Flowers Award. So Mr. Oscar Flowers was a quiet but very friendly and warm older black man who was a longtime employee and devoted member of First Church. Not your turn, buddy. He was our sexton at our old church building. Okay. Charlie, can you go sit, bud? Mappa.
No, I'm pretty quiet.
He was our sexton at our old church building on Jefferson and had a shoe shine stand at the racetrack. He always wore a suit and tie to church, so in a casual dress congregation like ours, he was very distinctive.
Get down.
He admired people who took public transportation, which he did all around town. When his will was executed, two things were revealed to our church community. One, that he had managed to save a good sum of money over the course of his lifetime, despite having relatively modest income jobs and having to deal with significant discrimination from systemic racial prejudice. And two, that he had left the bulk of his accumulated savings to First Church to be used for children's programs. We are all grateful for the generosity and participation given by Mr. Oscar Flowers to our congregation. This award, do we have? This award is in honor of Mr. Flowers' legacy and is given each year to an RE volunteer whose work truly shines and whose dedication makes a remarkable impact on our children and youth. So please join me in congratulating the recipient of the award, the Oscar Flowers Award this year, Lane Poplin. Come on, come get the gift. Come on. Charlie, where's the gift, honey? Charlie, give her the gift. Give the gift. Go give the gift. Just let him the gift. No. Just give her the bag. Give her the bag. Yeah. You want to? She said.
You hold this for me? Thank you. What did she get? It is beautiful.
I want that.
Yeah. And, oh, are you doing that part?
Hello.
Okay. All right, come on. It's our turn to go sit
I
down.
want to do that.
Lane is also the last recipient of the award to fit on this plaque. So this is displayed in our office, and you can see all the wonderful other people, many of whom are still part of the congregation, who have won the award in the past. And you can keep standing. I'm going to talk about you a little bit. Yeah. Blaine began her time with RE by volunteering to co-lead Parents' Night Out and helping in the kids' room on Sunday mornings. Then she joined the RE team and volunteered to co-lead the Climate Justice Revival Workshop for kids and co-create the Climate Justice Family Ministry Project. And as of this weekend, she has also been trained to teach all of the children and youth Our Whole Lives Are OWL curriculums. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. She has been a marvelous and welcome addition to our team. Lane radiates the joy and brightness of a spring day and brings that energy into all that she does with RE. Her brilliant smile lights up every room she enters, as everyone can see. She is dedicated, organized, thoughtful, compassionate, and curious. As eager to learn as she is willing to share her wisdom, Lane truly embodies the spirit of religious exploration. We are blessed to have her share her heart and talents with the RE team and our families. Thank you, Lane, for your devotion to our church community and to the Religious Exploration Program. We also need to honor Barrett Smith, if you will come forward. Barrett has been the RE team chair for the last 2 years and will abdicate the position to become the church's board president imminently. You get a gift too. Barrett's wisdom in programming, knowledge of child development, and youthful spirit have been an exceptional combination for the RE leadership position. They are a dedicated youth advocate and a trusted adult for our church's kids. The tone they have nurtured in the RE team is warm, welcoming, creative, and deeply caring. Thank you for your years of service as the RE team chair, your ongoing commitment to nurturing the RE program, and the truly inspirational way you cultivate relationships with young people. Thank you, Barrett. Stay there. Or you and Lane can come and step down here. I now will invite forward all of our wonderful religious exploration volunteers, Sarah Pixon, who is soon to be the RE team chair, Michael Martin, longtime RE member, teacher, and kids room volunteer, Dylan Hutzler, who's not here unfortunately, and Chris Pixon, who were climate justice workshop facilitators, Lauren Johnson, Mary Ellen Burns, and Madeline Hawk, all longtime kids room volunteers, and Raison and Rainine, our child care workers who are in the nursery or in the kids room right now, who have been working with us for over a decade. They are fantastic and wonderful and doing service for us now. So, thank you all for your ongoing commitment to our church's families. You have all invested your time and heart in developing relationships with our kids and with each other. I especially need to express the depth of my gratitude to everyone who took on my RE responsibilities while I was on medical leave, whether managing the kids' room, the Time for All Ages, the climate justice activities, and much more. Whether small or large, your contribution to sustaining our program allowed me to focus on rest and recovery, and I thank you all so much for caring for me in that way. This year, the RE volunteer gift is a crystal star.
and each one is carved from a different stone. The gifts have a card that identifies the crystal and describes the qualities it carries. I chose these gifts because to me, you are all superstars. Not superstar like a pop star, but superstar like magnificent. Superstar like exceptional. Superstar like astonishing. Superstar like fantastic. Each star wholly brilliant on its own, and when beheld together form a constellation. A constellation tells a story about the connection between the stars and what happens when these celestial beings come together. So, what happens when these superstars come together? Together, they create a community of care. Together, they create opportunities to learn and grow alongside each other. Together, they create joy and play. Together, they create meaningful intergenerational relationships. Together, they create and tell the story of a religious life. I believe that this constellation is a chalice, and the flame, the shape of a heart. For love truly radiates from this collection of superstars and their magnificent story. Thank you all so much for shining the light of your love on our program and throughout our church. Thank you, RE Superstars. Now you can see.
All right. Please rise in body or spirit and join me in singing the hymn from our gray hymnal. Can you hear me now? Okay, sorry. Please rise in body or spirit and join me in singing from our hymnal number 301, Touch the Earth, Reach the Sky. Please be seated. Our prayer today is a poem by Jennifer Pratt Walter. It was chosen to honor the earth and celebrate the interdependence and beauty of the natural world. Following the prayer, we will enter into shared silence, which you can use for meditation or the prayers of your heart. We will close the silence by singing together the hymn, Voice Still and Small. Let Mother Earth just be herself. our everything, just as she could be, a radical sanctuary free of careless ravages. Let her seeds make landfall in soft caverns of soil. Let the blissful earthworms swirl their way through a meadow as though they own it, which they do. Let our gatherings be as self-aware as a forest. May the sky's edges be ribboned in bird flight with rustling life in rivers and ponds below. May jeweled hummingbirds always find a flower. May salamanders feed their rich silence with the wetness in the moss. For earth, protect her creatures who dig and tunnel, who gallop and bound, who slice and arch through the seas, who walk ponderously in wrinkled skins, who build nests and dens with your pet's hair. May all creatures live their lives as if no human crushed asphalt over the land or shaved ancient forests bald. May my wishes for all I cherish about Mother Earth herself chant endlessly, all hours, anchoring among stars. May evening find me turning up my hands like this to gather the blessings in like rain. May this religion be. Let it be.
The story of Flowers ceremony begins in Prague, Czechoslovakia in June 1923, 102 years ago, with Unitarian minister Dr. Norbert Čapek. The city of Prague was in turmoil as it recovered from World War I, where Reverend Čapek was the minister of a new and growing church. He was known for his uplifting hymns and welcoming community. Čapek knew that during these hard times, people needed something even more special from church. He wanted a ritual that would bind a diverse community of people together in hope and care. Reverend Chapek looked to the beauty of nature to find a solution. For this special ritual, he asked everyone to bring a flower to church. It could be from a cultivated garden or a wildflower on the roadside. Even a twig with a simple leaf on it would be fine. As people entered the church, the flowers were collected in a large vase. We needed many vases. And later, they were consecrated with prayers and hymns written by Reverend Chapek. At the end of the service, everyone was invited to take home a flower, but they were to take home a different flower than the one that they had brought. And they were to take the flower just as it came, without any regard for where it came from or who brought it. This was the first service of what came to be called the flower ceremony. Reverend Chapek wanted the diverse flowers in his service to symbolize people. Many different flowers make a beautiful bouquet, and many different people of diverse beliefs make a community. All have value, all are important. The service was very successful, touching people deeply, and it became a church tradition. Sadly, when Hitler's troops occupied Prague in 1940, Reverend Chapek was killed in a concentration camp. He was killed for his religious beliefs and leadership. We Unitarian Universalists, like so many other religious groups, have religious martyrs who died for their faith. We count Chapek as one of our heroes, not because he died, but because he was willing to stand up for what was right and true, even if it meant he would be killed for doing so. Chapek shows us an example of courage to speak the truth of love, even when faced with the threat of death. Chapek's flower ceremony made a permanent difference in our faith, and in 1939, Maya Chapek, Norbert Chapek's wife and a minister herself, brought this service to the United States. It has been celebrated in Unitarian churches all over the continent ever since. Norbert Chapek and his belief in affirming and celebrating the importance of everyone lives on today in this very special tradition of the flower ceremony. This ritual is meant to celebrate the inherent beauty and diversity of the human community. Just as no two flowers are alike, so too no two people are alike. Just as ecosystems thrive on diversity, so do human communities. Our congregation is enriched by our diversity of ideas, life experience, beliefs, talents, perspectives, and creativities. Each person contributes something beautiful to any community or gathering. We bring a flower to this ceremony and take a different flower from it to symbolize that beauty given and received. This exchange feeds and strengthens our community, and it connects us to this 100-year-old legacy of our faith's ever-growing spirit. Our modern UU faith uses the image of a flower to symbolize our values. Each petal a value: transformation, equity, pluralism, justice, generosity, interdependence, and the value of love at the center of the flower. Today, the flower is more than just a symbol that displays our values. Today, the flower is the preacher. Richard Gilbert composed a beautiful poem titled "For Flowers Have the Gift of Language," where he describes them as messengers. Quote, "The flowers have the gift of language. In the meadow they speak of freedom, creating patterns wild and free that no gardener could match. The flowers have the gift of language. At the occasion of birth, they are buds bursting forth. At the ceremony of love, they unite two lovers in beauty. At the occasion of death, they remind us how lovely is life. Oh, would that you had a voice, silent messengers of hope. The flowers have the gift of language. In the dark depths of the death camp, they speak the light of life. In the face of cruelty, they speak of courage. In the experience of ugliness, they bespeak the persistence of beauty. These flowers before us have the gift of language. Consecrated by our songs and prayers and our children's laughter, and their participation in our worship and ritual, they speak the language of our faith. They are the preachers of justice and equity, the teachers of pluralism and generosity, the models of transformation and interdependence. The flowers are the messengers of love. I invite you to recognize our values within these flowers, to notice and experience how the values are woven into the history and practice of this ritual. What messages and wisdom do the flowers have for you? Shortly, everyone will be invited to come and choose a flower. After you've collected your flower, you'll return to your seat, and once everyone has a flower, you'll be invited to exchange a flower with someone else. You can do it with someone that's seated next to you or across the room, and you can exchange flowers 1, 2, or 3 times. I'll cue you when we're going to do that. But first, we're going to charge the flowers. We're going to charge the flowers with the traditional blessing and consecration written by Reverend Norbert Chapek 102 years ago. As I read the blessing, I invite you, if you like, to extend your hands toward the flowers and feel yourself charging them with the values of our faith. Ready? Infinite Spirit of life, bless these flowers, your messengers of fellowship and love. May they remind us that we, with all our diversity of ability and understanding, are one in our desire and devotion to love and justice. May they remind us of the value of doing and sharing alike in beloved community. May we cherish friendship as one of life's most precious gifts. May we remain aware of our diversity of ability and understanding and appreciate it, rather than let another's talents discourage us or sour our relationships. May we realize that whatever we can do, great or small, all our efforts are needed to bring about love and justice in this world. May it be so. You are now invited to form a line down the center aisle when the music begins, and you'll move forward each one at a time, collecting a flower, and we'll have lovely music accompaniment by our music director. And if you did not bring a flower today, fear not. There is an absolute abundance to share. Oh yes, and if you haven't put your flower in, please come do that quickly before we begin. So please participate, even if you didn't bring flowers. Sharing the bounty is part of the magic of this service. Once you have a flower, please go sit down, and then when I sense that everyone has one, I'll cue you to exchange flowers 1, 2, or 3 times. You may begin. You can now begin exchanging the flowers 1, 2, maybe 3 times. May these messengers of love and fellowship speak joy to your sadness, hope to your fear, belonging to your loneliness. May their simple yet potent beauty remind you of the compassionate power of our beloved faith. Blessed be.
Generosity is an act of deep commitment. We can now practice our act of giving, either by placing your offering in the collection plate or by using the information in your order of service to give electronically. Gifts to this community of faith are gratefully received. Let us acknowledge these gifts by reading together the words in your order of service. This gift from the abundance of my life blesses me, our ministries, and the world. Thank you. And now we have a couple of announcements. Giving in the offering plate and pledging are part of how we steward this congregation. There are countless other ways to serve, to build our community, and share our love with the rest of the city. Please check out our weekly newsletter for some opportunities. So please join us after the service for an important congregational meeting here in the chapel. We'll be voting on the new slate of board members and more. Snacks and childcare will be provided, and we even have lunch courtesy of Jafia, so thank you for that. A couple more things. There was a plant sale outside from 11:30 to 12 and 1:30 to 2:30 today, before and after the congregational meeting. So please check that out right over here in the courtyard. And I think Christopher has a spotlight announcement.
Yes. New Orleans. You come up. Come up.
New Orleans will elect a new mayor this fall. Together, New Orleans is developing their Future of Our City campaign to inform the next mayor about the concerns of everyday citizens and encourages all member congregations and organizations to get involved in the process. The next meeting for this project is on Thursday, May 22nd, 5 p.m. at Franklin Avenue Baptist Church, 8282 I-10 Service Road. And you can ask me again about that address if you want to write it down. The purpose of this meeting is to decide what our priorities are, and these are going to be demands that we present to the candidates and ask them to endorse these demands. These are what we want. We're not giving endorsements to the candidates in the hope that they're going to think about what we've recommended. We're going to hold them to account and ask them to sign on to these goals affirmatively.
Please rise and body your spirit as we extinguish the chalice. The words are in your order of service. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again.
It looked like a bell, yeah.
Please remain as you are for our closing hymn, number 298, Wake Now My Senses.
Feel the deep
hands with justice thy guide. Join with all people whose rights are denied. Take not for granted a privileged place. God's love embraces the whole human race. Wake now, my vision of ministry clear. In my pathway with radiance here. Mingle my calling and all who will share. Work toward a planet transformed by our care.
May the blessing of the flowers be upon you all. May their beauty beckon to you each morning, and their loveliness lure you each day, and their tenderness caress you each night. May their delicate petals make you gentle, and their eyes make you aware. May their stems make you sturdy, and their reaching make you care. Please turn and greet your neighbors and join us for coffee in the hallway by the entrance. Thank you.